The world of Naruto has some of the strongest characters in anime. They can move at the speed of light, warp reality, cut moons in half, and travel across dimensions. The top most powerful characters are closer to unstoppable gods than normal mortals. And two of the strongest people in this universe happen to be very closely related. Naruto Uzumaki is a hero of the 4th Great Shinobi War. He sealed the mother of Chakra, Kaguya Otsutsuki, and saved the entire planet multiple times. He is the reincarnation of Ashura Otsutsuki, the son of the progenitor of ninjutsu. Not to mention, for most of his life, the Jinchuriki of the nine-tailed fox. For the longest time, Naruto was the undisputed strongest person in the ninja world. Only his rival and best friend Sasuke Uchiha could rival his power. Naruto's time in the spotlight has come to an end though. The nine-tailed fox has died, and most of Naruto's power has gone with him. The person that's poised to take his place as protector of the world and strongest ninja happens to be his very own son, Boruto Uzumaki. Boruto was a prodigy at the academy and a highly skilled genin. Alongside his father, Boruto defeated Momoshiki, a powerful member of the Otsutsuki clan. He killed an inner member of Kara, an organization of augmented superhumans. The peak of Naruto Uzumaki's power has been shown, but Boruto's true strength has only just begun to be revealed. At Boruto's current power level, could he possibly defeat Naruto in his prime? Now, before we figure out which Uzumaki is the strongest, be sure to subscribe to the channel with notifications on to never miss an upload, and smash that like button for some plot armor today. Naruto has come a long way since his goofball days as a 12-year-old genin. Through the years, Naruto has acquired a lot of power and unlocked several different unique and dynamic forms. Let's see how each of these forms stacks up against Boruto's current state in the manga. Will the #1 knucklehead ninja remain on top, or has his son finally surpassed the father? Let's find out. Boruto versus Kid Naruto. To be honest, we're starting with a pretty one-sided fight. When Naruto first started his ninja career, he didn't have a lot going for him. He had no control over the nine-tailed fox's chakra. He wasn't particularly skilled in ninjutsu, his genjutsu was non-existent, and his taijutsu was only decent. Only a few things gave Naruto an edge in any of his fights, those being his immense chakra reserves and his determination to never give up no matter the odds. With those two things, he achieved some impressive feats. In less than a day, Naruto learned and mastered the multi-shadow clone jutsu, a forbidden technique that would kill an average ninja. The sheer number of shadow clones that Naruto could create at just 12 years old has yet to be matched by anyone, living or dead. With nothing more than willpower and a legendary signing as a teacher, Naruto learned the Rasengan, an A-rank jutsu, in less than a week. It took the 4th Hokage 3 years to develop the jutsu, and even Jiraiya took considerable time to master it. Naruto figured it out in a fraction of that time. The Shadow Clone Jutsu and the Rasengan became Naruto's trademark abilities and were the core of his fighting style. With these skills, the outcasts of the village took down some major opponents. Naruto defeated Neji Hyuga, a prodigy of Konoha and a user of the Byakugan. Gaara of the Sand, the Jinchuriki of the One-Tailed Shukaku, also lost to Naruto. Despite all these great skills and outstanding feats, this version of Naruto just does not compare to Boruto. Even before Boruto graduated from the academy, he was already considered a genius shinobi. He could perform the Shadow Clone Jutsu, although he couldn't use it at the same level as Naruto. Originally, Boruto's limit was 3 clones, but that number has risen to a few dozen now. Boruto's skill in ninjutsu is impressive as well. He can produce powerful lightning, wind, and water jutsu. These jutsu can be combined for powerful combo attacks like the Boruto Stream. He is an expert in taijutsu too. As a descendant of the Hyuga clan, Boruto can use the gentle fist fighting style even without a Byakugan. Once Boruto became a full-fledged genin, his power rose even more. With the help of his sensei Konohamaru, Boruto learned the Rasengan in a matter of days. He even unconsciously developed his very own version of the Rasengan by adding lightning chakra to it, called the Vanishing Rasengan. This version was much smaller than the normal Rasengan, but it could be thrown and turn invisible. Boruto is pretty much superior to this version of Naruto in every single way. His style of taijutsu is better than Naruto's wild and unreformed fighting style. Boruto has access to far more ninjutsu than Naruto, which makes him more effective in different situations. His version of the Rasengan is better than Naruto's as well. The only thing that Kid Naruto can do better than Boruto is the Shadow Clone Jutsu, but that won't amount to much against Boruto's arsenal of abilities. Without even getting into Boruto's later abilities, he easily overpowers this version of Naruto. The first round goes to Boruto Uzumaki. Boruto 1, Naruto 0. Version 1 Chakra Cloak Naruto versus Boruto. When Naruto uses a fraction of the nine-tailed fox's chakra, he gets a significant power boost. His speed, strength, and techniques increase drastically. When the Nine-Tails begins taking over Naruto, it manifests as a translucent cloak of red chakra. This chakra cloak forms tails indicating how much power is being released and how close the Nine-Tails is to fully taking over Naruto's body. During Sasuke and Naruto's first fight at the Valley of the End, Naruto manifested one tail of the Fox's Chakra. While in this form, Naruto is able to keep up with Sasuke's 3 Tomoe Sharingan. This Chakra Cloak also acts as a protective shield against most attacks. Powerful ninjutsu like Amaterasu is incapable of penetrating the cloak, keeping Naruto safe from harm. This form also allows Naruto to extend the Chakra Cloak outward, forming massive arms and tails that Naruto can use to attack and grapple opponents. The addition of the Fox's Chakra also amplifies all of Naruto's jutsu like the Rasengan. During his final clash with Sasuke at the Valley of the End, Naruto infused his normal Rasengan with the Fox's Chakra, which made it much larger and far more powerful. This Rasengan competed with Sasuke's Chidori, which was enhanced by the second level of his Cursed Seal. The only downside to this form is that Naruto has almost no control over himself. He runs the risk of hurting his comrades. Overusing the Chakra Cloak can also cause serious harm to Naruto's body as well. This version of Naruto would be more of a challenge for Boruto. A fight against this form of Naruto would require Boruto to use some of his more advanced abilities. After beating Momoshiki, Boruto was given his Karma Seal. This seal grants Boruto all of Momoshiki's abilities and powers. One of Momoshiki's greatest abilities is his power to absorb chakra and ninjutsu. With this singular ability, Boruto would be able to defeat Naruto's Chakra Cloak. Any NineTails enhanced jutsu or chakra sent Boruto's way would get absorbed right away. Once again, Boruto takes this round. Boruto 2, Naruto 0. Time skip Naruto versus Boruto. After 2.5 years of training with Jiraiya, Naruto returned to Konoha both stronger and smarter than he left it. His overall skills as a ninja improved. He was finally able to take the bells from his sensei, Kakashi, with the help of Sakura. Naruto went toe-to-toe with several Akatsuki members like Itachi Uchiha, Deidara, and Kakuzu. In addition to his fighting capabilities, Naruto's skill in ninjutsu improved greatly as well. He had mastered his chakra control, allowing him to create much larger Rasengans. And these bigger versions of Rasengan produce far more damage than his normal version. While training to defeat Sasuke, Naruto learned about chakra natures and discovered that he has affinity for wind style. Using this knowledge, he combined his wind chakra with the Rasengan to create a new jutsu called the Rasen Shuriken. This is something that not even the 4th Hokage could do, as he failed to combine his chakra nature with the Rasengan. With this new technique, Naruto was able to defeat Kakuzu, an Akatsuki member whom both Shikamaru and Kakashi had struggled against. So how does this older and stronger Naruto compare against Boruto? Although the years of training and new jutsu made Naruto a formidable force in early Shippuden, they won't help him much here. Once again, Boruto can't absorb any ninjutsu that Naruto uses against him. The Rasen Shuriken would be useless, and Boruto would be able to keep up with Naruto's speed and taijutsu without much issue. Boruto still just has way more abilities than Naruto, and can hard counter most of his attacks, so the sun comes out on top once again. Boruto 3, Naruto 0. Version 2 Chakra Cloak versus Boruto. Naruto has a secondary form, where he uses even more of the Nine-Tailed Fox's chakra. As Naruto loses further control of the Nine-Tails, his Chakra Cloak begins to change shape and gives him greater abilities. When Naruto first encountered Orochimaru in Shippuden, he was instantly filled with rage and lost complete and utter control of himself. His Chakra Cloak gained the 4th tail and began making changes to his body. Naruto's skin began to peel off, revealing a dark red mass of chakra underneath. In this new form, Naruto's speed and strength increased exponentially. The Chakra Cloak still protected him from harm, and he could still create chakra arms from his body. While in version 2 of the Chakra Cloak, Naruto could create miniature tail beast bombs that could destroy all 3 gates of the Triple Rashomon. This form nearly killed both Jiraiya and Orochimaru, 2 of the legendary Sannin, when they faced it. Naruto formed an even stronger version of the cloak when he was forced to watch Pain nearly kill Hinata. Naruto's belief that Hinata was dead sent him over the edge, unlocking a total of 6 tails. This improved Chakra Cloak grew an exoskeleton around Naruto's body. With 6 tails, Naruto was able to push Pain, a Rinnegan user, to his absolute limits. During their fight, Naruto continued to grow more tails and almost fully released the 9 tails. Fighting this version of Naruto would also push Boruto to the extremes of his abilities. With his Karma Seal, Boruto could absorb any of the mini tail beast bombs that Naruto would fire at him. This would save him from the worst of Naruto's attacks. The real issues would come from Naruto's speed and physical strength. Boruto would have no way of keeping up with Naruto in this form and would get pummeled by his chakra arms. Under normal circumstances, Naruto would win the fight here, but Boruto has one more ability up his sleeve. When Boruto is severely injured or exhausted, his Karma Seal activates and allows Momoshiki to possess his body. Although Momoshiki can no longer resurrect through Boruto, he still exists inside him. Momoshiki can still temporarily possess Boruto if he allows it or is incapable of fighting back. While Momoshiki is in control, Boruto not only has complete mastery of his abilities, but also his experience as well. This lets Boruto fly and use attacks far more powerful than he normally could. Boruto would also be faster and stronger than Naruto's Chakra Cloak, giving him more than enough power to win. Boruto 4, Naruto 0. Sage Mode vs Boruto. After Jiraiya's death, Naruto traveled to Mount Myoboku, the home of the Toad Summons who trained for his fight against Pain. While there, Naruto became a true sage by learning how to properly absorb natural chakra from the world around him. Once he mastered this ability, Naruto could enter Sage Mode at will. While in this mode, Naruto's strength increased massively, allowing him to lift large boulders and a giant animal summon with ease. Naruto's sensory abilities were also drastically enhanced. When Naruto first appeared in the village after Pain's attack, he could instantly tell which villagers were alive or dead. His sensory capabilities were so great that he could effectively fight blind by just sensing where his opponent is. With Sage Mode, Naruto was able to defeat 5 of Pain's 6 bodies while they were all fighting him at the same time. Boruto's normal abilities would not be nearly enough to match Naruto's power while he is in Sage Mode. Using Sage Mode allows Naruto to throw the Rasen Shuriken and cause the jutsu to rapidly expand before it even hits the target. Naruto's ability to fight blind would also give the opportunity to attack Boruto with ninjutsu in complete darkness or in areas of low visibility. Boruto wouldn't have the opportunity to absorb Naruto's jutsu. The strength boost from Sage Mode would let Naruto easily overpower Boruto in any taijutsu fight. Boruto's only chance of winning is to let Momoshiki take over. When Momoshiki is in control, Boruto's right eye becomes a Byakugan, which will remove any visibility issues. The speed and power of a full-blooded Otsutsuki are too much for Naruto to handle even with Sage Mode activated. With Momoshiki's help, Boruto survives another fight and makes it to the next round. Boruto 5, Naruto 0. NineTails Chakra Mode vs Boruto. We are now just starting to get to the upper limits of Naruto's power. After defeating Pain, Naruto realized he had to master the Nine-Tailed Fox's chakra before it completely consumed him. He left the village to train alongside Killer Bee, another Jinchuriki who had mastered his tail beast. Naruto battled against the Nine-Tails for dominance, and with the help of his mother, he was able to take a large portion of the Fox's chakra for himself. He could use this chakra to enter a new mode that lets him use all the abilities of the chakra close without any of the drawbacks. This new form was called the Nine-Tails Chakra Mode. While maintaining control of himself, Naruto could create his own chakra arms and miniature versions of Tail Beast bombs that he could use like Rasengans. Naruto's sensory capabilities also received a major upgrade. He could tell the difference between Waizetsu minions disguised as shinobi and real people through their negative emotions. Meanwhile, even expert sensory type ninjas failed to spot the difference. That's not even the end of Naruto's power-up. While using the Nine-Tails chakra, Naruto unlocked a whole new level of speed. He was able to dodge the 4th Raikage's fastest attack, an incredible feat considering that the Raikage was considered the fastest shinobi alive before Naruto gained his new form. The Nine-Tails Chakra Mode gave Naruto the power to go head-to-head with multiple Jinchuriki at the very same time, all of which had complete control over their tailed beast. Without a doubt, Boruto would definitely need Momoshiki to even stand a chance against Naruto in this mode. When Momoshiki first made his debut in Boruto, he was able to take out Killer Bee with relative ease. If Boruto has access to all of Momoshiki's power, he should be able to handle this version of Naruto too. One of the major downsides to Naruto's Nine-Tailed Chakra Mode is that he can only maintain the form for a limited amount of time. In comparison, Momoshiki can control Boruto's body for an indefinite amount of time as long as he allows it. With this consideration, Boruto could simply outlast Naruto, if not outright defeat him. Another win for Boruto. Boruto 6, Naruto 0. Barama Mode vs Boruto. Mastering the Nine-Tailed Fox's chakra wasn't the end of Naruto's power progression. During the 4th Great Shinobi War, Naruto began to understand the demon fox trapped inside him. He learned that his true name was Kurama, and the two of them became close friends. Now that Naruto wasn't battling against Kurama for dominance, he could use the Tail Beast chakra without worry. Kurama freely lent his strength to Naruto, granting him an even more powerful version of the Nine-Tailed Chakra Mode. In this new form, Naruto had the full strength of the Nine-Tailed Fox on his side. The time limit that he had before was now gone. As long as Kurama still had chakra to spare, Naruto could completely call upon it. Naruto and Kurama's new partnership gave them a monstrous new ability. Through the synchronization of their chakra, Naruto could summon a full-size avatar of Kurama. This avatar was made entirely of the same golden chakra as Naruto's Nine-Tailed Chakra Mode. When using this avatar, Naruto could finally use the Tail Beast Bomb, an attack capable of destroying an entire village in a single blast. With this avatar, Naruto is able to hold his own against 6 fully powered tailed beasts at the very same time. Naruto could even use his own ninjutsu while controlling the avatar. With Kurama Chakra, Naruto could instantly create truly gargantuan-sized Rasengans. Naruto used his avatar to fight against the Ten Tails and Obito Uchiha when he became its Jinchuriki. When Naruto is using Kurama mode, he can go up against godlike opponents. He would definitely pose a challenge to Boruto, even with Momoshiki controlling his body. This would likely be a difficult fight for both parties, but at the end of the day, Boruto would almost assuredly take the victory. Although Kurama mode is an incredible power boost, Naruto was never able to beat someone of Momoshiki's caliber on his own. When he ripped the 10 tails from Obito, Naruto had the help of Sasuke Susanoo and the entire Shinobi Alliance to aid him. Madara was even able to extract Kurama out of Naruto in a matter of moments despite him being in the Avatar at the time. Momoshiki has shown that he is able to defeat Tail Beasts on his own, and Naruto has lost to weaker opponents than Momoshiki even with Kurama mode. Overall, a Momoshiki-controlled Boruto would be able to defeat Naruto even with all of Kurama's chakra at his disposal. Boruto 7, Naruto 0. 6-Path Sage Mode versus Boruto. This will probably be the toughest fight to make a judgment on. It'll also be the first fight to push both Naruto and Boruto to their absolute limits. After Naruto nearly died from having Kurama taken from him, he was visited by the Sage of 6 Paths himself, Hagoromo Otsutsuki. During this meeting, Naruto learned that he was a reincarnation of Ashura Otsutsuki. At the end of their meeting, Hagoromo gifted Naruto with a portion of his power. This gave Naruto a brand new form and some of the abilities of the Otsutsuki clan. He could fly, create Truth Seeker orbs, and use all chakra nature types. That's not even half of it. All 9-tailed beasts also gifted Naruto a portion of their power as well, which allowed him to use their unique abilities. Naruto could create special Rasengans with each of the tailed beast chakra. And Naruto has performed most of his greatest feats while using the 6-Path Sage Mode. This form seems to have advanced Naruto's astronomical speed even further. While fighting Madara in his 10-tailed Jinchuriki state, Naruto dodged an attack moving at the speed of light. He was also able to catch Kaguya off guard, making him equal in speed if not faster than a member of the Otsutsuki clan. Along with speed, Naruto's durability received a major boost too. When he was fighting Toniero Otsutsuki, Naruto tanked an attack that could cut the entire moon in half. He has been stabbed in the stomach with a sword and recovered from the wound in a matter of seconds. It would be impossible for most enemies to even deal lasting damage against Naruto. In terms of power, Naruto is in a whole new league. He still has access to the avatar he unlocked in Kurama mode, except it is even stronger now. Using shadow clones, Naruto can gather natural energy and merge it with the avatar, creating the Ashura Kurama mode. With this superpowered avatar, Naruto was able to develop his ultimate jutsu, 6 Paths Massive Rasen Shuriken. This attack was powerful enough to match Sasuke's greatest jutsu, which was fueled by the chakra of all 9-tailed beasts. On his own, Naruto was able to defeat Tonier, who was buffed by the Tensegan. For the longest time, it seemed like there was no one in the universe strong enough to take down Naruto in the 6-Path Sage mode. With the fully realized power of the Karma Seal, Boruto is equally as strong as Momoshiki. This makes this matchup all the more interesting as Naruto has fought Momoshiki before. During Boruto's shooting exams, Momoshiki and his partner Kinshiki attacked the arena. Momoshiki used an attack so powerful that he was able to knock out Naruto and capture him. Although it is worth mentioning that Naruto's primary focus was on defending the village from the attack. Because of the surrounding civilians, Naruto wasn't able to go all out against Momoshiki. The next time the two of them faced off, both fighters were able to go all out. Naruto managed to prevail, but it is important to note that he had Sasuke to help him throughout the entire fight. In a one-on-one fight, it is hard to say if 6-Path Sage Mode Naruto would win or a fully powered Momoshiki. The best judgment that I can give is that 6-Path Sage Mode Naruto would tie against a maxed out Karma Seal Boruto. Baryon Mode versus Boruto. We have finally reached the last match of our video. This is Naruto's final form and the maximum potential of his power. In order to protect the village and his son, Naruto is forced to fight against Ishiki Otsutsuki, a member of the Otsutsuki clan that planned on sacrificing Boruto to create another god tree. The gap between Ishiki and Naruto's strength was so wide that Ishiki easily beat both Naruto and Sasuke. 6-Path Sage Mode wasn't anywhere near powerful enough to compete against someone like Ishiki. In a desperate attempt to win, Naruto did the unthinkable. Through the fusion of Naruto and Kurama's chakra, they were able to create a new energy type. This energy consumed Kurama's life force as fuel, which ran the risk of permanently killing the tailed beast. Using this energy, Naruto was able to unlock his final form, called Baryon Mode. Naruto's reflexes, speed, and strength were increased to tremendous levels. Before Baryon Mode, Naruto didn't stand a chance against Ishiki, but after, the battle took a complete 180-degree turn. Suddenly, Naruto was able to effortlessly dodge and block all of Ishiki's attacks. No matter what he did, Ishiki could not land a hit against Naruto. Naruto, on the other hand, quickly dominated the fight. Every strike that Naruto made did serious damage to Ishiki. Because Baryon Mode used Kurama's lifespan as fuel, Naruto couldn't maintain the form for long. This time limit is the only reason that Naruto didn't kill Ishiki during their fight. Despite not being able to deliver the final blow, Naruto was still the cause of Ishiki's ultimate death. Baryon Mode's greatest feature is that it consumes the opponent's life force along with Kurama's. Every time that Naruto hit Ishiki, he was stealing years from his lifespan. The life-draining effect of Baryon Mode caused Ishiki to crumble into dust once he reached the end of his lifespan. On his own, Naruto was able to take down the most powerful enemy to ever threaten the ninja world. Baryon Mode is the strongest that Naruto has ever been, and the strongest he will ever be. This new form costs the life of Kurama, one of Naruto's closest friends. Without Kurama, he no longer has access to any of the NineTails chakra that made him so powerful. Although Kurama is gone forever, he went out on top. If Boruto had to fight against Naruto in Baryon mode, he would be absolutely demolished. Even with all of Momoshiki's powers, skills, and experience, he doesn't stand a chance against Baryon mode. Taijutsu was always Momoshiki's weakest skill, and Baryon mode Naruto excels at Taijutsu. Naruto would be far too fast for Momoshiki to react to, and with each hit, he'd get closer to death. Regardless of how powerful Boruto's Karma Seal makes him, it won't be enough to even compete with Baryon mode. It's possible that as the series progresses, Boruto will discover a new power or receive a new Karma Seal that pushes him to a new level of strength. But until something like that happens, Boruto won't be able to surpass Naruto in his prime. Finally, the original blonde protagonist reigns supreme as the strongest ninja. Boruto 7, Naruto 1, Tai 1. But hey, we would love to know what you guys think. Do you agree with our choices in these matchups? Let us know in the comments down below. As always, I'm Slice of Otaku. Thank you all so much for watching and have an awesome day. I love you.